Think 2050 and our children are looking back at us. Will they have a self-sufficient island, generating their own electricity, have a low cost of living, and the island grows its own food? Will they be cursing us, their ancestors, for fighting with each other? Or will they look back and say they did their best with what they knew? As a state, we want to get off oil. If we do, what does January 1st, 2046 look like? Will we be ready? If the boat no come, are we prepared? My name is Richard Ha, and I wrote this book, What Would Our Kupuna Do? In the book, I share about my past and a vision for the future. Anyone wanting to listen to it, you can get free access to the audiobook on our YouTube channel, Kyoki and Malia. A little about myself. Who am I? On my dad's side, I'm Korean and Hawaiian. I'm the great-great-great-grandson of Kamahili Nui, who signed the Ku'e petition. The Ku'e petition was a protest of Hawaii's annexation to America. From my mom's side, I am half Okinawan. Most of what I needed to survive in this world, I learned from Pop when I was 10 years old, and a lot of times he delivered his lessons around the dinner table. Here are a few of the most important lessons I would like to share with you. There are 1,000 reasons why no can. I'm only looking for the one reason why can. Pop was talking about optimism. Find 2 solutions for every problem and 1 more just in case. He was teaching contingency planning. White water coming, what you going to do? That was about thinking ahead. Earthquake coming, what you going to do? That's a 40,000-foot view of things. Say you're driving down the road doing 55 miles per hour and suddenly a dog runs out in front of you. What you going to do? He said, press the gas. It's okay to kill yourself, but not someone else. And that's about morality. Jack of all trades, master of none. That was about systems thinking, horizontal thinking, not silo thinking. No mistake kindness for weakness. Don't take advantage of me. White water coming, what you gonna do? 2046 is coming, what we gonna do? How will we produce enough electricity for ourselves? We already have a resource to tap that will last us 1,000,000 years. Our biggest challenge is our greatest opportunity, geothermal. When we talk about geothermal today, most people have 2 things come to mind. It's just electricity and drilling into hot lava. That no can. But the picture is much bigger than that. Let me show you. In 25 years, what can we create for Kyoki and Malia? Find 2 solutions for every problem and 1 more just in case. Here's what geothermal can do for us. First, food production. Cheaper electricity will allow us to grow more economically in greenhouses, creating actual food security. Economically process and store our food, and eventually make our own fertilizer, decoupled from oil price swings. Second, detach us from volatility of oil prices. It will detach us from world oil prices, which affects prices of everything we buy. Volatility kills businesses during low markets. We can have greater stability. Businesses shutting down means our Kiki will move off island for new work opportunities. Lower cost of electricity makes living on island more affordable. Third, produce green hydrogen, working with what nature provides, not against it. Produce volume to export to neighbor islands. It's a no-brainer to jumpstart this new economy by creating a special 10 cents a kilowatt hour beginning today. And fourth, export green ammonia. To make this a viable solution, we must make green ammonia to export to Oahu. To get to ammonia, our state goal is to make enough hydrogen for ammonia production. Green ammonia can be used in old coal/oil plants to generate green electricity. With excess ammonia, we can lead in selling it to decarbonize maritime shipping industry. We can be the leaders and show the world how green energy gets done. Not no can, can. The potential future is huge, but what do we start doing today? We gotta crawl before we walk. Step 1. Jumpstart the green hydrogen economy. How? Get Helco to give a special 10 cents a kilowatt hour hydrogen rate so we can jumpstart the hydrogen economy. Once we start, we can build on the experience to get to a robust hydrogen economy. And as we just saw, a strong hydrogen economy will bring incredible new opportunities for our island and start us on the path to having an island our kids can provide for themselves in a green economy. If we don't, the reality is we are at the end of the supply chain in the middle of the biggest ocean in the world. And yet, we have the biggest opportunity in the whole country to make Kyoki and Malia's life incredible and beautiful. There are 1,000 reasons why no can. are only looking for the one reason why it can. Oil prices are going up and up because there is less and less of it to go around. Lots of research is going on to develop new engines, turbines, and other things to use ammonia as a base. There is new technology being developed to allow smaller economies like ours to build small while at the same time be efficient. To recap, why is geothermal so important? It is our natural resource, a gift from nature, a resource that will last millions of years. With geothermal, we will create green electricity, transform green electricity to green hydrogen, and in due time, green hydrogen to green ammonia. With ammonia, we will have a better, safer hydrogen carrier to export to Oahu so they can make green electricity, use it for fertilizer to grow our own food, and use it as a fuel for transportation on our island to export it to other islands and for the shipping industry. This is how we make sure all tankers will never have to come to our islands ever again. Think 2050 and our children are looking back at us. Will they have a self-sufficient island, generating their own electricity, have a low cost of living, and the island grows its own food? Will they be cursing us, their ancestors, for fighting with each other? Or will they look back and thank us for building such a sustainable island for them? As a state, we want to get off oil. If we do, what does January 1st, 2046 look like? Will we be ready? If the boat no come, are we prepared?